Quontic Bank's best practices for a smooth loan submission. Welcome to the Quontic wholesale family, and I look forward to a long and successful working relationship with you and your team. Please take a few minutes to view this short video on our best practices for loan submission. Taking a few minutes now will definitely save you some time and possibly a few headaches later. If you get stuck or have a few questions, feel free to reach me directly, 678-770-5046. Jeff LaVigne. Look forward to working with you. Full loan submission tips. Make sure the information is tight on your 1003, 1008, and the income worksheets all match. Credit reports must be dated within 90 days of closing. Obviously, there's no mortgage lates reporting in the last 12 months. Provide any LOEs needed for collections, foreclosures, lates, and that kind of stuff. Proof of taxes paid, paid insurance, HOA dues, required for all properties owned by the borrower. All loan submissions go through our portal, www.quonticwholesale.com. First off, you will need your logins issued to you by your company's admin person. If you don't know who that is, contact me, 678-770-5046, as he or she is the only person that can issue them to you. Once logged in, this is the first screen that you'll see. Go to the Add New Loan section, click and open. When registering a loan, this screen will appear. Please note that you must have both a loan officer and loan processor listed in the drop-down menus. By the way, that can be the same person. If there is not a name in both drop-downs, please contact your admin person to have them add those fields, as you cannot register a loan without this. Please note that there is a huge difference between registering a loan and actually submitting the loan. Next, you're going to import your Fannie 3.2 file or manually enter the 1003. Once entered, you will see the loan summary page. Please double check all information submitted because sometimes all the information does not import correctly from the Fannie 3.2. Best to go page by page on the 1003 and make sure that all the required and requested information is included. If not, manually import it. Product and pricing is next. You should already have this information before submitting a loan. If not, please call me to discuss. The online pricing engine will be operational shortly, but for now it's old school, manual pricing. Please see the rate sheets and add-ons. Documents. Now it's time to submit your loan documents. Either drag and drop or browse for your files. After all your documents have been attached and imported, it's time to submit the loan. Hit the Loan Submit button at the bottom left-hand side of your screen. If you do not hit the Loan Submit button, those documents will stay in this portal and be seen by no one. Please hit the Loan Submit button. After your submission and your initial underwriting, you'll be issued some conditions outstanding needed to clear this loan. Look in the Conditions tab in the gray on the left-hand side. Make sure to link all the conditions with the documents that you'll be sending. After your initial loan submission, you will submit any and all conditions and/or requested documents through the Documents tab. This time and from now on, you will hit the Resubmit Loan button at the bottom left to send additional files to us. As long as your submitted file has the correct and needed submission forms attached to it, it will go to underwriting. Typically, disclosures are sent within 72 hours. Your borrower must sign and return the email disclosures. If by chance you are missing an item or two required to go to underwriting, you'll receive an email detailing that. Files not corrected within 72 hours of a notification of missing items will be withdrawn. Your submitted loan files will be underwritten a total of 3 times as we do not piecemeal conditions, so it's always best to submit a strong, clean file and always use the submission checklist. Your underwriter will touch your submitted files 3 times. Once at initial submission, use the checklist. 2, when the appraisal is received, and 3, when the remaining conditions are received and we're going for clear to close. All 3 of these forms are needed for all loan submissions. 2 of them are under the Documents section. The third one, the Mortgage Broker Fee Agreement, I would have already emailed to you. Again, those 3 forms needed on all loan submissions. 1, loan submission form, depending on the loan program. 2, TPO checklist, depending on the loan program. Please use this one. 3 is the Mortgage Broker's Fee Agreement. Need them all. Disclosure tracking. Look on the toolbar on the left under Disclosure to see all the timelines for all your disclosures. Common things missing that hold up a file. Submission form must be completed and include if the file was submitted just for disclosures, etc., located in the upper right-hand side of the form. SSA Form 89 must be wet signed. If you don't get this up front, it will delay your file. Borrower paid comp agreement and also indicate if the borrower is paying at closing. This may seem a bit odd, but there are files where the borrower has actually paid up front. We accept credit reports only from the below vendors. If not on this list, please complete the credit card authorization form and submit that as well. The cost is $33 for credit. Factual data, CBC, Credco, CoreLogic, Credit Plus, CIS, Advantage Credit, and UCS. Appraisals. This is a biggie, guys. It's your responsibility to check the turn times and fees, not ours. On the submission form, you see the list of approved AMCs. Best practices would indicate give them a call. If you don't like their fees or turn times, keep calling. Please be advised we cannot underwrite files subject to a profit and loss from an accountant, CPA, or tax preparer. For self-employed borrowers, they must be self-employed for at least 1 year and in the same line of business or work for at least 2 years. Need them to provide business license, certification, or credentials to prove business. They need a CPA, accountant, or tax preparer letter stating the position, title, and ownership percentage of the borrower, the business inception date, and a statement to the fact that COVID-19 did not crush them financially. That letter must be signed and dated and on the company's letterhead with the CPA or preparer's information to include the tax identification number of the preparer. All 12-month profit and loss bank statements must be for the period ending within 60 days of closing. Quontic Bank will do their own QC on that. Please remember that we do require a 1040 page 1, the section up into including dependents. Do not send the full first page or section with income, required for all CDL loans. Our mortgagee clause. You'll find that under Broker Tools in the toolbar. This is the Alt-Doc Consolidated Income Workbook or Worksheet. Please remember this worksheet is only for the Alt-Doc loans and not the CDL products or programs. Make sure to look at the bottom of the page and select the correct Alt-Doc loan program and fill in the appropriate information. Always look at the instructions listed on the right-hand side for guidance. Or call me. That concludes my epic training for loan submission. Feel free to give me a call, 678-770-5046. Jeff LaVigne. I always answer my calls instantly or return them as fast as possible. Look forward to working with you. Let me know how I can help grow your business.